It's your boy Young Crowd, man, but it ain't about me, man. It's about the one sitting on the throne. It's all about me. It's all about the Lord. Got a ship with the saints, and you know that I'm on board. It's no longer about me. It's all about God. I be kneeling, crying out when my situation be hard. It's no longer about me. It's all about the Lord. Got a ship with the saints, and you know that I'm on board. It's no longer about me. It's all about God. I be kneeling, crying out when my situation be hard. He don't, I don't. 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 Yo, okay, jump up off that porch and I'm ready to get it snapping. Like I stay off in that word cause I'm prepping it for the afterlife. I do what Jesus tells me, something that you don't have to like. The pastor type will kick any scriptures whenever I pass the mic. Pass the mic in the midst of darkness, call him. He'll be there in an instant just to solve all your problems. Cause when you in that word and doing right, you just a target. That devil wants you working in his army. But don't let him get the win. Stand up, we gotta fight it off to the end. Don't feel bad, we all don't sin. And don't feel bad, cause we all don't bend. Running with the devil, toting that metal. Rise up, now we gotta do something better. God, you made us way too clever. Don't stop now, gotta get that power. It's all about the Lord, got his ship with the saints, and you know that I'm on board. It's no longer about me. It's all about God. I be healing, crying out when situations be hard. It's no longer about me. It's all about the Lord, got his ship with the saints. You know that I'm on board. It's no longer about me. It's all about God. I be living, crying out when some situation be hard. He don't, I go. He don't, I go. He don't, I don't. 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 He don't, I don't.
Yo, I'm in the building. Terry in the building. Havoc in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Terry. Good morning, fam.
Hi, Silent.
Good morning, y'all. Let me put my headphones in. Hold up. Check. Testing 1, 2. All right. But yo, man, where should I start, Terry? Terry, I already know you've been doing some stuff. I'm gonna let you get it, Terry. I know you've been looking into some stuff. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get it. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Havoc up here. Havoc joined us. Let's get it.
Did you check that email? Isn't that something?
I didn't look at the whole video. I think I looked at some of that video. You sent me that video, right?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the whole thing, but you tell me. Okay, tell me what you got. You know what I'm about to get on. I think you already know what I'm about to get on. So
you know, I'm sorry that I missed you this morning, but that was right on point, man. That was right on point because that was kind of eating at me too. I was like, man, this is too similar. But I've been looking into things and everything else and trying to go back as far as possible to where I could find information. And I ran across this article that was on the news station back then. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about this anonymous email mm-hmm. that's in the records, but the lawyer said it was inadmissible. So they never used it in court. But this girl that was a friend, and the way that the email goes is that Kendrick and one of the boys' girlfriends ended up hooking up and having sex together. And one of the boys was upset, and they got into a fight on the bus from a football game, Kendrick mm-hmm. and this boy. Mm-hmm. And he stated that for her to lure him into the gym, and he had a knife on him, and he was going to handle it. So
okay. So, but why a year later though?
Well, see, but this is the email was saying in there that something about a year ago or whatever. when I looked at that, I was like, oh man, let me hurry up and send this out to Chosen and everything else. So I didn't go too deep into checking everything out, but it's interesting because it kind of follows in with the fight and what happened, what caused it, and everything else. But then that also goes back to, why did they say that he stayed the night over there before? There's no way. There's no way. So this debunks a lot of the stuff that they were saying.
Conflicting stories. The stories are conflicting, which it makes me almost believe to a certain extent. And I'm just saying, this is allegedly. I'm my big bro up here. What up, Lawrence?
Lawrence.
Go ahead, y'all. I'm here.
All right, feel free to chime in whenever you want, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what gets me is, okay, so around football season last year, you know, you have your break, your school break, and you come back. So it wasn't like it was a full year. They probably was in contact with each other, you know. But I really, a part of me believes that that whole story was made up. Another part of me is like, I'm gonna be 100% truthful, man. Okay. What white guy really gets mad nowadays that a brother sleeping with their girl? They don't really. I mean, to me, they've been done getting mad with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that still being a problem. You know what I'm saying? Not to the point where you want to kill him, and not only that, too, Terry, we have to kill him in the school, and. Which makes his story seem less credible, because if he came over your house and spent the night and stuff, why didn't you just do it at your house?
Correct.
Instead, where there's no cameras, because he didn't have no camera. The FBI people just put a camera there. There was no camera there before.
That's a fact.
Why not just do it at the house? Which it makes me feel like it makes me bunker back down, and I feel. Hold on, man. Just okay. So it makes me bunker down and feel like, is that story even true? Is all that even true? And that leads me back to Terry. And somebody's fake, like the death and stuff is fake. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about did they conspire allegedly to kill this young man so that somebody can move up in the masonry and put a false story? They got together and put a false story out there. This is the same reason I told people Miss Martin will never get a conclusion. Remember, they said that she was going to court, sue the where is it? Where's the lawsuit? When will it be in effect? When will it kick off? Never. Just the same way, I cannot see how the NAACP, all these other programs, these lawyers, and everybody got behind Miss Johnson, and she still doesn't have any conclusions, any results after 5 years. It just don't. It's not settling with me.
Right. I got you on that.
No one has.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time really trying to get more information on Rick Bell.
Rick Bell? Yeah, it's kind of hard, right? Have you been able
to pull up anything? I can't. I'm having the hardest time finding anything on him.
You can put a picture of him on LinkedIn. Just a little tad bit of information, but you gotta understand too. If this happened 5 years ago, he went in and cleaned up everything, majority everything. We coming at the tail end, and you know, just like in the other case, how they were going and deleting stuff. You know what I'm saying? They had 5 years to delete the majority. Hey, Lawrence.
Me too.
Hold on, I'm checking. Hey, Lawrence.
Yeah. Football game tomorrow, so you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Gonna be in the cold, yeah.
Yo, Lawrence.
Well, I do daddy duty. It's just me, so. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm used to it.
All right, I got it. Go ahead, Terry.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you know, because I tried to look into the Bells more last night and everything. I tell you, they got that thing sealed up. You cannot find anything. I'm like, what the heck? Here we go. You know, this is going to be a uphill battle, but, you know, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on this, man. I got to keep on doing research and everything else. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of stories out there and everything else, but this poor family has been going through hell and back trying to get answers. And how in the world can they still come up to where it was accidental? There is no way. There's no way. Like you were showing this morning with the hook and it, come on. So it's got a lot to do with nothing but straight up evil, man, and that's why it's such a battle.
Yep, it totally is, man. When I saw the comparisons, and Havoc and Lawrence, y'all welcome to jump in anytime y'all feel like it. And Lawrence, I muted your mic, and if you can't unmute it, let me know, and you have to come down and come back up. I didn't. It was no way for me to get your attention. I was trying to get your attention, but you was talking to somebody in the background. But if you do want to come off mute, if you can't come off mute, Lawrence, then just drop down and just come right back up, bro. All right, but and it's just. Then somebody told me that Kendrick Johnson's mama is good friends with Trayvon Martin's mama.
Mm-hmm.
I know for sure that Trayvon Martin's husband is a 33rd degree Mason.
Right.
What I want to know is if Miss Johnson knows that. I'm pretty sure she does.
Yeah.
You know. And does Miss Johnson know? Right. And does Miss Johnson know that Miss Martin was throwing up the Mason signs right next to her? Do she know that or not?
Right.
You know?
Or was that initiation?
Say that again, have it?
It could have been some form of initiation for her.
And think about it. I'm just saying allegedly. What if Teresa's initiation was boom? But then again, no, I don't think it was no initiation for the last case, because it couldn't be no initiation for Miss B. How you get 99,000 years old and find out you want to be an Eastern Star? Nah. You know what I'm saying? You don't get 99 years old and then, I want to be Eastern Star now.
Right.
But
the similarities with the eye thing. I'm for Teresa. We didn't know about Miss B until the heat got on Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
But the eye thing, it goes back into the Joey thing with the dad. That's like some type of initiation.
Mm-hmm. And it was starting to get to the point where I'm trying to see, like, are all these people connected? Are they all connected? You know what I'm saying? All of them. I'm talking about the fake Jolie mama, Miss B, Miss T, Trayvon's mom, Kendrick's mom. To the point where is it all a connection? You feel what I'm saying? See, what a lot of people don't realize is when you get into this Mason stuff and all this, they tell you off rip is no sacrifices. You ain't got to sacrifice this and that. They lying to you. They're lying to you. Then when they get deep and they figure out, I got to sacrifice one of my kids. You took an oath. Because you don't sacrifice and they kill you. Either or. Then you like, damn, I done got deep into this. You know what I'm saying? Now you know you can't go nowhere. They got the judges in their pocket. They got police in their pocket. They got lawyers in their pocket. So you're like, so I either give up this and move up, or they kill me and I go down to the dirt in the casket. You know what I'm saying? So that's just right now, I just need to hear from the mom. I'm not finna throw nothing. I just need to hear what she has to say on the matter. And matter of fact, I will call her right now. I mean, I called her last live, but I didn't get no answer. So let me take this out and call her again, because I just got a couple of questions. And that's about it. Let me take this out. Check, testing. Okay, still good. All right. All right. Hey, Miss Johnson.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Johnson.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, this Chosen. Yeah, I was just and I got you on the speaker or whatever, you know, just not I ain't trying to put you on the live or whatever without your consent or whatever. I was trying to see if it was okay for me to just ask you a couple questions because we've been doing a little digging into the case.
Am I on live? Because I got some things I need to kind of discuss with you that, you know, people been like in my inbox with, and I just have to be sure because I have so many people that's been.
So you've been having people inbox you negative stuff about me?
Right.
Of course. Right. Of course. You know, well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm 100% trying down to finding out the truth. And you can check my background. You got my Facebook, you can run it. I've always had everything out in the open for everybody to view. And just take it for what it's worth, you know what I'm saying? So whenever you run a background on me and do some research, then I can hit you back, you know? I have no problem with that.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
You see? I mean, you can leave, you can get away from a demon, but they're gonna track you down. Oh, I need you. A demon be running behind you like, where you going? I need you. I can't live without you.
They flooding in here too. I see.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay.
Oh my God. Come on now.
Yep.
For real.
It's all good.
God.
It's all good.
We're
you know,
moving on. We're doing our own thing. Like
because no, what they want to do is they people want to call and say, you know, chosen this, chosen that, you know, and then they want to try to take it up. But at the end of the day, let's continue what we got going on, y'all.
Okay, look, check this out, Chosen. I was going back and doing some more research on when they exhumed the body in the first time back in 2014 and everything for the second autopsy. And I was reading what the doctor, the pathologist, what he found when he opened up the body, and there, I was like, whoa, this is such a trip. They said during the second autopsy, and the normal procedure, you know, is, excuse me, is to remove all the internal organs, examine them, place them back in, and then rebury the body. And the pathologist said, his name was Dr. Bill Anderson. And he said that when he opened up Kendrick's body, he said that he was totally gutted. The brain was gone, the heart, the lungs, the liver, and he says every organ from the pelvic to the skull was removed.
And you know what? With Ms. Johnson saying that, right? Ms. Johnson could have said, you know what? All these people saying this stuff about you, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I don't believe everything that everybody's saying. This and this and that. And she could have just, you know, continue to have contact and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if she said that per se because I'm digging into the Mason thing, or right. I don't know if she said that if some people actually contacted her. To each his own. I'm going to continue to look into it. And right now, I think it was a hit, man. It was a hit so that somebody could rise up in masonry, man. And because even the way that the body was positioned, man, even the way that the body was positioned with the shoes off. I mean, so nobody can die with their shoes on no more. Why got to be a shoe off? You feel what I'm saying? See, they're throwing signs in there. The signs in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're throwing signs out. I played a video. Oh, go ahead, Queen.
Mrs. Johnson, if you're listening, honey, let me tell you something. You're going to have your pros and cons on people, on their opinions on one another. That's on the natural. But if you honestly want to get answers and trying to find out what happened to your son, you shouldn't listen to any of the madness. Your main concern should be for your son to find out what happened. Any of the madness that comes in between that, like you said before, when you was talking to Chosen in the first place before he presented it to us, is that you're going to run across a lot of battles. So, Miss Johnson, from me to you, if you're going to listen into that, and if you have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't have even said what you said just now to him. For real. I mean, this is for your son. This is to try to help you guys get answers. So, that was kind of cold-blooded, for real. It was. That was kind of cold because nothing else should matter. And that's all I got to say.
Who's being unblocked? Hold on 1 second. Who's being unblocked? Ain't nobody unblocking. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it's always distractions. But listen, yeah, if you really want answers, Ms. Johnson, that's what we're here for. We're here to get answers. You feel what I'm saying? We're breaking it down bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm telling you from my perspective right now. Now, when we get more information in and stuff like that, my perspective may change. You feel what I'm saying? Like perspectives change depending on the evidence and how much is presented. A perspective will change. But I'm just saying right now, you know what I'm saying? I showed a video, a Masonic video, where they showed the signs that they put out to display when somebody is moving up in ranks, whether it's the shoe being off, the breast being exposed, the elbow, the heel, the nooses, something around the neck, everything like that. And Miss Johnson, you put up on social media that the hook was around your son's neck, and that I think it was another branch off of that said that he was hung and lynched and stuff like that, and then he was later on put into the into the mat. You know what I'm saying? This was stuff that I got off the net, you know what I'm saying, and that you put up. We have to go and we have to break down everything. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, Miss Johnson, if you want justice, every death and especially of this magnitude starts in the home. You have to clear the home first. Clear them of all accusations. Clear them of any possibilities that they could be involved. And then you work your way abroad. You feel what I'm saying? So if we're gonna be very meticulous about this whole entire thing, we have to ask ourselves, what was the relationship with Kendrick and his mama like? What was the relationship with Kendrick and his father like? She said he never spent the night over anybody's house, but I don't really know any, well, not too many 18 or 17-year-old stuff who just have never spent the night over anybody's house. Because it's possible. I'm just saying, with him being in all these sports and stuff like that, being very athletic and stuff like that, he never spent the night on nobody's house. I don't know, but to each his own. Maybe he didn't. We just need to know. We need to know these type of things. You feel what I'm saying? Because one thing, you don't want to accuse the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to accuse the wrong people of doing anything. This situation right here is so similar to the other situation. And I'm going to tell you one thing. The real killers were not seen on that Crown Plaza footage. They're not going to put the real killers in the footage. Mm-hmm. Not gonna put the real killers in the footage. You know what I'm saying? So where are we right now? Also, okay, so Terry, I'm just saying honestly, because we might have different opinions on this. Where are you right now? As far as the little bit of evidence we've got right now, where are you right now with the Johnson case?
Really, I'm still pretty much indecisive because, this is it's still raw. We just started in on this yesterday and everything else. So honestly, there's a lot of questions and there's a lot of different angles. So, I'm just like, I'm just trying to get to where I'm more or less, understanding more of it. because right now it's too much going on in between and everything else, and you can't find no answers. So honestly, I mean, I'm just collecting information now so I could try to get to wherever I'm headed, you know?
Mm-hmm. No doubt. No doubt.
There's a lot of mix in this thing. There's a lot of mix. And there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to base yourself on what direction to go in, because you've got to find some kind of truth somewhere to be able to start walking and see if it's true or not.
You know what I don't understand? I don't understand like this, right? Okay, and I know this was just a movie, right? But have y'all seen the movie Life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How they walked out, Claude Ray, when they was at the little gambling spot or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They walked out and a dead man fell into them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't harm this guy, nothing. It was locked up. There's no evidence that they harmed these people, and like that, and they spent almost the rest of their life behind bars. Now, here, we get to situations like this. You got choppy footage.
Mm-hmm.
You got people time footage with no timestamps. They say he died. He couldn't breathe because of the way his body was positioned. But then you pull his body out, his face looked like it was chopped up, and this and that. I mean, what in the world, man?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And then you fake like you going to the FBI house to seize him and ask him questions, and you fake like you kick the door in, but then the kick marks are at the bottom of the door. I thought when you kick up by the handle, the knob. You know what I'm saying? When you kick a door open, man, when you force entry, man, like I ain't trying to teach people how to rob. I'm just saying, man, you got to force entry by the knob, but they got the thing, all this stuff, man. It's just like, man, nah, man. When I look at all that, man, I'm like, hold on, it's more parties involved than we think, man.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
Right.
It's more parties involved than we think, man. I think that let me tell you this, man. When you're in the inner circle with the Masons, man, anything liable to happen, man. Anything liable to happen. And it just irks me, man, that these babies are just coming up missing. And I told people, I'm like, listen, the drug dealing used to be the old way to get money. Drug dealing. Now, it might become now, this is the new thing. You snatch up people, you know what I'm saying? You sacrificing people, all this, man.
Right.
That's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah, because when I caught your live this morning, since I missed it, and everything else, I was like, oh my God, here we go. Another door has opened up now. Now there's more to look into. But like I said, Chosen, we just really started in on this yesterday. And we're going to run across so many roadblocks, just like the family has, because it's almost impossible to get the right answers because it's so covered up and there's so many people involved. And I really, really feel bad for this family. I really feel bad because, come on, if that was my son, I'd be just like them and not give up until I do get answers. And that's why when you spoke to Miss Johnson just a little bit ago and she came off like that, I was like, come on, are you serious? You're going to listen to hearsay? You're going to listen to hearsay? The hearsay is more important to you than the result of finding out what happened to your son? Come on. You should know better than that. You should know better than that because you've been battling against a bunch of stuff for the last 5 years. So anything anybody throw in there, if you got another pair of eyes that are trying to help you, you should open up your arms to that and not let nothing sway you. Nothing.
Yep. And then, I was gonna tell her on the phone when I first talked to her. I said, I was gonna say, look, you might have people who call you. They're gonna speak badly on my name, everything like this. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, and
But what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything, no, Chosen? I mean, this really hurt me when I heard her say that. This really hurt me because what does that have to do with anything? What does it have to do with anything? The whole thing is that we're doing research to find out what happened to your son. So what does that have to do with anything? That shouldn't put no doubt in your mind about trying to get answers.
But you know what? No. To be honest, I really feel like
something.
From what was just said, and she could have said, you know what? I'm not taking anybody's word on you. I don't know you, but you know what I'm saying? You've agreed to look into the case and help me get answers. You ain't asked me for nothing like that. You just wanted to do it on your own free. I'm not gonna listen to them. I'm gonna let you continue doing what you're doing. I'll be like, okay, yes, ma'am. You feel what I'm saying? But how she just came off, I'm gonna have to let her continue to ride on that. Terry, whatever you bring to the forefront on it, you can go ahead and bring it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say this right here, man. It's ironic how as soon as I start to get into the Masons who are involved and all this stuff like this, and then now this is happening. But Satan, you will never hush me. You will never hush me. You feel what I'm saying? Never. And then you got your little, you can say, and you have your little people coming after me. Yo, come on back, come here, come on. Nah, man. If I see it ain't right, it ain't right. It's no way this case should still be open after 5 years unless everybody on both sides is involved together.
Amen.
That's the only way this case would still be prevalent to this day, man.
That's right. And then she'll have a GoFundMe up. I mean, come on. You're playing. We take this seriously. We take it seriously.
Yeah.
Because we know what the madness.
You have to start in the home with these situations. That's why you have to start in the home. You feel me?
The police department always does when they investigate a murder.
Exactly. So who presented this case to who? She came asking you, right?
No, well, actually, she her friend is, what's her name? Her friend is let me make sure I get his name right. Let me make sure I ain't showing my computer first. Okay.
Was it no?
Her friend is, I gotta get a friend name. Her friend was like, man, y'all, you know, y'all be doing your thing, you on your research. I'm finna holler at you know, Miss Johnson. She got Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson like, sure. You know what I'm saying? Give him my number. You know what I'm saying? Have him hit me up. I hit her up. I'm like, Miss Johnson, look, you know, I covered with my SSU family. We covered the Kanika situation and stuff like that. We were able to get a mountain of information and this and that. We stayed on the phone for a minute. We chopped it up. And she was like, listen, you got my blessings. Y'all go ahead. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I'm here for y'all. Stay in contact with me. You're going to receive a whole lot of backlash from the FBI, all this. I said, no, I don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? I just care about getting justice and finding answers for what happened. And I said that's a very detrimental thing that happened to your son. You know what I'm saying? And then for her to take the word of a stranger when she said she already got a lot of people calling her. And if somebody jumped up to put their life on hold to try to get answers for you, and then you got a stranger who you don't even know calls you and tells you anything, what you should do is you should have went and did your research on this person to make sure that these accusations are valid and true. My real name is out there. You got my Facebook. My real name is out there. Everybody has pulled up my record, my past, my kids. Everything is on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, Facebook. You go to YouTube, you type in Chosen King, fraud. You will see all the lies about me. You will see 100,000 videos about me. I'm not here to judge Miss Johnson. I'm not here to falsely accuse anybody of anything that they did not do. But I'm telling you from the information that I have right now, and in 2 days of researching this, I think I see what the deal is, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I see what the deal is, man.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I see what it did. I'm the same one who came to you and told you that the mother who played Jolie was not the Jolie twins' mama. And that lady who played Jolie, she is with the Masonry, man. I got video of her in the Mason Lounge. I got pictures of that lady in the Mason Lounge. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
She's the Corin Gang girl, man, who's supposed to got gunned down a while back. It's the same girl. It's the same woman, man. She just got like 15, 20 pounds more heavier, man. It's the Corin Gangs girl, man, who did not die, who the police didn't come in there and shoot no Corin Gang. They recycled Corin Gangs, man. To play Jolie them mama, man. I got Jolie them real mama, man. Jolie them real mama, man. I know the real mama. This is what we do over here at SSU, man. We get down to the nitty gritty, man.
That's it.
Still with, you know what I'm saying? We get down to the nitty gritty and we tell you what's really good, man. If you don't like it, then you can keep moving. But right now, if this case hasn't been solved or that the resolution hasn't been confirmed on this case, in 5 years, you should have been able to question everybody in that school down to the rats in the kitchen. Do you understand me? In 5 years, the rats in the kitchen should have been questioned in that school. You feel what I'm saying? So what do we have in 5 years? Nothing.
Yeah.
And how did you all pay back that $292,000, Miss Johnson? How did y'all pay $292,000? Or did they put y'all on the payment plan? You and your lawyer to pay that $292,000? That's the, you could have sued them for emotional distress. How you gonna have me paying and put me on a payment plan and my baby in this situation? That's emotional distress. I would have got a lawyer and flipped that on them.
Oh yeah.
But listen, man. Listen, man. Oh my God. The same way we don't hear from Larry Rogers Jr. no more. You feel what I'm saying? Because I told people what he was there for.
Right. Yeah, I mean that there was unreal. I mean not really unreal because you know that's how people are. People get shady. But my God, if it was my son, all hell to the no. I don't care what anybody got to say. If I got somebody into this, offering their services free of charge to go in any angle to get answers and willing to take that risk, oh man, come on. So Miss Johnson, y'all making that look kind of shady. For real.
If she's
For
the
real,
real mom.
being a mom, come on. You're oh my God. Don't get me started. Let me shut up.
She said, if she's the real mom. And why you say that, Have you said they might have did away with the real one?
Yes, so much similarities. It's like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. Like this is 5 years later. Come on. And now, like Terry said, you don't want no help, even after like you know all the info you have on you. I'm sure she's heard about you in more ways than one. Not, but who wouldn't want help from anyone to figure out something about their child that was brutally murdered?
Yeah.
Same suspicion.
And let me tell you something, man. I would have been like, whoever called me, I would have been like, listen, man, you can say what you want to. I reached out to him. You know, I'm gonna let him do what he gotta do until he prove me otherwise. I don't want to hear nothing. That would have been, you know, the adult thing to do. You know, I mean, but you know, and I can't tell her how to feel. You can't tell nobody how to feel about a certain situation. I can't tell her how to feel. I can't tell her how to be who she is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If nobody showed you anything otherwise, and the only thing they want to do is just dedicate time, effort, energy, sweat, everything to finding out what happened to your son, I think you would be a little bit more considerate, considering the fact that you have a ton of people calling you, playing on your phone and doing this and doing that. And I could say this right here. I'm cutting it because at the end of the day, I see what it is. So I'm cutting that. We got another case. Somebody reached out to me that they want our help. So we gonna help those who want to be helped. You feel what I'm saying? If she don't want help, I'm not gonna help. And y'all know how I do. I was gonna break it down. all the way through. But I got to a roadblock. I told I put a video up earlier. I said, man, I'm at a roadblock right here, man. For some reason, I'm at a roadblock that won't take me any further. So I was like, this doesn't. Yeah, what you mean, Jara? You talking about the whole situation? Yeah.
Now, isn't the shame chosen now? Anytime somebody comes to you about a case, you're going to have to personally put up a disclaimer about yourself.
But then again, I can, or maybe those people could say, look, I'm not going to worry about what they say about this guy. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to help, I will let him help. You feel what I'm saying?
And that should be the whole thing. That should be the whole thing. This is literally blowing my mind. That a grown woman.
We ain't gonna give no energy to it. Terry, we ain't get no energy to it.
I know, but you know what? But it's just so, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it with everybody with their shallow minds and everything else, and steadily trying to tear down one another when all we trying to do is do good for one another. It just irks the hell out of me. It irks me that people could be so damn shallow-minded. For real. I mean, come on, people. Come out of your little shell, man. It's time to start smelling some fresh air. This is insanity.
Let me tell y'all. Let me show y'all this too, man. Well, I'm about to show you, Miss Johnson. I'm about to show you why I feel the way I feel, right? Okay, Miss Johnson. Let me see. The whole situation. Why I can't pull up no picture? Can I pull a picture up? Oh man, they gonna do me like that. They gonna do my computer like that for real? Huh? Hold on. Let me stop it. All right, you see my computer? Okay.
Just moving slow.
And look at this. We remember this, the walking in the halls, you know, with the shoes off and all that. You know, we remember that. Then it took me to this actual post, if it ever come up. Well, it say KJ was lynched. Kendra Johnson Memorial right here. You feel what I'm saying? Then it takes me to the picture that you put up, Miss Johnson, of what you perceive to be the actual tools that they use to lynch him. You know what I'm saying? So it went from he got hit in the neck with a weight to the story changing to so did he get hit in the neck with a weight and then lynched? That's what I'm asking. Did all that happen? And then the way that the two bodies were laid with the stuff. Almost in identical fashion with the shoe off. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Then we had this with these people walking in the hall, shoes off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he got in his hand here. And to be honest, I don't even know if this person next to him is Photoshopped. There's no time stamps. I mean, I ain't finna get into no blurry guessing game and nothing like that when everything is right in front of you. Well, when the majority of everything is right in front of you. And then you oh shoot, I made this thing clicked off. And then this is what got me. And then I really believe that it was God had me stumble upon this, man. Somebody sent it to me. I think who it was. Was it? I think it was Liz or Havoc. And this is what got me right here. This is really what got me when she put her hands in the Masonic form right here, and then Miss Johnson is right here. Like right here, you feel what I'm saying? And I don't know if she doesn't notice that they both got on black and white, the duality. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even know what we're dealing with. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Matter of fact, yes, we do. We do know what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We do. I'm gonna call it for what it's worth. A spade is a spade. You feel what I'm saying? So what I wanted to ask Miss Johnson, and she got off the phone, and I'm pretty sure she was listening. I wanted to ask her about a relationship with the mother of a 33rd degree Mason. I wanted to ask her about her relationship with her. You feel what I'm saying? Everything starts in the home, man. And if you can clear the home, then you can reach out and branch out abroad. You feel what I'm saying? I also want to know, what college is the Bell brother going to? Did he finally get into a college? Did FSU finally accept him? Because if he's If he went to FSU, man, then we know they working together, man.
Yeah.
That's my whole shindig right there, man. That's my shindig, man. And I'm gonna continue to do my research, because one thing about it, you can get rid of some things off the internet, but you can't get rid of all.
That's right.
You can't get rid of all of it, man. So Flutterby, what do you feel about you say you've been on the Kendrick case since day one, you in the chat. What do you feel about
Flutterby? No, get rid of Flutterby.
You think so?
Yes.
You have to build up enough courage if you that.
Yes. Get rid of Flutterby. Flutterby is a butterfly that floats around everywhere. We don't need Flutterby.
I think they said Flutterby just came because she was on this case or whatever, but I don't even know how she heard about this. Hey, if the Mars want to shoot, whatever.
She don't want to come up on the panel, then I feel that's suspicious.
Yeah, you don't want to come up on the panel. You just want to stay in the chat, Flutterby. You feel what I'm saying? I don't understand. Come up on it. If you have a phone, if you got an email that you could check.
Flutterby being everywhere.
All right, hold on. Yeah, she already got hit. So okay.
Good. Thank you, guys. We don't need it. We don't need Flutterby. None. I see Flutterby everywhere and talking mucho garbage.
Yeah. So So on top of that, this other case is it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to present that later on today. Okay. You know, it's not in the shape, it's not in the form of person coming up dead, organs missing. It's a different type of case, but we're gonna try to get up on it, and we're gonna try to help as much as we can, because one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to dedicate too much time we always want to put in as much time as we can for anybody who need help. Right. But if don't nobody want it, or if somebody's gonna believe what others say, then you have to remove yourself. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Remove yourself and keep it moving. We did what we could. We put it out there. We made a page. Everything. The Facebook page is gonna be still up there. If y'all get some new information, y'all welcome to drop it in the Facebook page. The Justice for Kendrick. And we'll just do our own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And come and bring up this new case a little bit later.
But and it's God's blessing that we got this just in the second day of looking into it, so we didn't have to spend too much time into it. So that's a blessing there. So. Yep,
didn't even have to spend too much time. Man, Flutterby, come on, dog. Why you Man, look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Look, stop coming over here, man. Stop coming over here, man.
That's what I mean. That's what
everybody who don't have. If you don't like me, don't come to my page. How do you click to find somebody you don't like?
Exactly. That's why I say bounce it, because I know.
How do you get information that you up here? You're looking.
Stop clicking and typing people's names in who you don't like. That makes okay. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. That's insanity. You're insane. You coming back to back, expecting something different. That's the definition of insanity. Stop it, man. I'm not on that. I got my immediate SSU family on here. That's all I need. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I need. I don't need nothing extra. None of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not over here being boisterous, flashing this and flashing that, or talking down on nobody, or degrading nobody, or, you know, trying to entertain people by cursing a lot. I'm not doing that over here. You won't find that over here. Type in somebody who does that and go enjoy. Go enjoy it. My life has been peaceful. These last few days, I've been at peace. Do you understand me? We've been getting in the book of Genesis. We've been breaking down the case. We've been loving on each other. Everybody been in communication with each other. Everybody chilling, putting the hearts up, giving people positive feedback in the groups, complimenting people, dropping their pictures, praying for each other. that is a great environment, man. That is an environment I want to be in forever. I don't want to talk about people. I don't want to slander people. I don't want to act like I'm tough and I can blow up the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. That ain't the vibe over here, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the vibe. We on grown people stuff. Grown. Get on your grown woman and your grown man. Feel me? Let's go, man.
That's it.
I'm just telling y'all that's where I'm at with the case. Terry jumped in there and she had that magnifying glass, you know what I'm saying? That Matlock jacket. She put that work in. I like that, Terry. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, Havoc was putting that work in. I think Liz was putting that work in on the case. You know what I'm saying? But like right now, we just we gotta call a spade, man. Point blank period.
Yeah, take it to the next step, next one.
Yep, we gotta call a spade, y'all. But I will be in the building, and we will come with the we will come with the other case later on tonight. Now, if y'all want to come up on the panel, we will rock out with a panel like really quick. Email me at chosenkingSSU2. I have so many emails. chosenkingSSU2 at gmail.com.
You almost make a song out of that. Chosen King, right. SSU2.
Hey, it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, if you connected all of your emails together, woo!
Hey, I can't wait till that day that me, Havoc, really do a song together, and that's gonna be nice. We gotta get that dead. We gotta get that dead.
And
Silent got some talent, man. Silent got some talent.
Silent don't know how much talent she got. She's sleeping over there. She's sleeping. Silent.
Who's sleeping?
You.
What?
You don't know what you got over there. You don't know what you're doing. Nah, but yeah, you got talent though. You know what I'm saying? And use it. Be in that spitting every day. Do something. Do a song a day.
I feel you.
Yeah, you got to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect it.
My
eyes are open to all this stuff in the world, and I don't want to be a target, but I do feel like my voice needs to be heard, whether it's rapping, singing, just eating. So I'm feeling more confident now, and I think I'm ready.
You've been ready. You know, I had to ask you too, Havoc. What is it like? Are you comfortable with like hooks? Because for the longest, like I was so bad at making hooks. You know what I'm saying? How comfortable are you with hooks, making hooks, compared to the verse, compared to you know, the ease of the verse?
Well, actually, my hooks a lot of hooks. That's not the issue. It's basically like that I write when I hear a beat. It's not like I'm given a topic. I listen to it and I just feel it out, and whatever comes in my brain at the time, then I continue to write.
You ever cause like me, I hate to take more than about 4 or 5 hours on any song. Like, you know how some people write a song and then they be writing that same song for like 4 or 5 days. I never like that. I always like to do the song that day and do it within a couple hours. Like write it in and record it in. And I remember I used to have this one partner, man. I promise you, I used to link up with him like every other day. I'm like, yo, what you doing? He on the same song, Havoc, for like a whole month. He was writing it for like a whole month. I'm like, dang.
Wow.
But you know, I guess some people work slower than others. You know, I mean, some people, you know, that's good. But how long will it take him to write an album? It'll take him like 3 years. Oh shoot. To write a whole album, it really take him about 3 years, man.
For me, with the right beat, it's like I can hear a couple of beats, and some might not sit well with me, and I'd be like, well, no, on to the next. But it's not like I'm not and right. I can't, I still could write to something. It doesn't matter. But I like to hear when it sounds good. It's natural. It don't take that long for me. And far as the hook thing, like sometimes I come up with hooks for other people that they didn't even have that in mind, but it sound good.
Right.
Like the track that I sent you back, I came up with that hook from just listening, and it wasn't even my song or my beat. It was my cousins. He came over and they was just like, can you, like, we need this, was just writing down verses and stuff. And I just was like, well, try this one.
What up, Lawrence?
Oh, my fault, y'all. I ain't trying to interrupt, man. My phone, my power went out. I had to run to the store, get a car charger. Now I'm back. I might have missed that. I apologize.
Hey, did you hear when I called Miss Johnson?
Nah, I missed that. My fault.
So I'm gonna break it down to you and we'll get back to what you're saying, Have it. Basically, Miss Johnson said that people around the YouTube community blew her phone up. After I had on the panel, they blew her phone up, telling her negative stuff about me. I guess they were saying I'm a killer, this and this and that and everything. She was just saying that, she didn't. I guess she didn't want me to cover it no more, and she'll get back with me when she do research on me, I guess.
Why she ain't slice them slow when they start running that?
I have no idea, bro.
I kind of escaped after what she saw this morning.
Oh, see, a part of me want to believe that too, Havoc. A part of me want to say that it's because of what I have found out.
You gotta think about it.
A part of me saying that, and I was saying, my bad too, Havoc. But Lawrence, she could have said, listen, I'm a grown woman. You can't call me. I've been getting all these calls from people threatening and stuff like that. I feel what Chosen is going through. Yeah, just the same way people put bad stuff on my son's name and on my name. I can't take y'all word for it. I'm gonna let him handle what he got to handle in the case. I'm gonna handle what he got to handle. But it was like, nah, people been calling me. They've been blowing me up, telling me about you and this and that. I'm like, look, okay, well, you gonna go ahead and do your research on me, and then get back with me. He's like, all right, okay, I get back with you. All right, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I said I'm gonna leave it right there because I'm thinking maybe a nerve got hit somewhere when that information started flowing. So I don't know, man. But I can't believe that people in the YouTube community was calling her about me. I can't believe that part. I can't believe that. But as an adult, you should make your own.
What they possibly tell her that ain't already publicized?
Right.
I asked that question. What can they tell her that ain't publicized? What can they tell her about criminal that you haven't shared with everybody? You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand it.
And me either. I really don't either, man. And I'm one of the very few YouTubers who got their real name out there. Like, think about the YouTubers y'all know, and think if you know their real name or not. It's a small list. It's a small list that you know they real. My name Denevious Bivens. I put it out there. It's been out there since my first video on Chosen King. My name been out there, man. And it's easy to find me. It's easy to look up my past, everything. You don't even have to pay the $2.99 on the whatever the site, the $2.99 to get my background. It's already out there.
Half of them don't even show their face.
Hey, guys on the panel, let me know if you agree, including you, Terry. Chosen, I just want to ask you, do you think that why she didn't give you a chance? You see what I'm saying? Why she just go off the merit of other people's words? See, word is a mouth is a mother. You see what I'm saying? You go straight to the source of what's popping. So why would she take third-party information, fourth-party information, and not do her own due diligence? You feel what I'm saying? And then come back and holler.
Right. So I'm gonna let everybody answer it. Y'all answer it and I answer.
My opinion on that, Lawrence, I said it earlier and evidently you missed it. There was something there that she didn't want us to bring out. For her to come off like that, because like I was telling Chosen one after that conversation with her,
Yep.
if you're the mother and you want to finances for your son, whatever anybody got to say, that don't have nothing to do with it. If you're going for information to help them, that's all that matters. So from there, I'm going to just keep my mouth shut because I do get carried away. And I'm not going to disrespect Chosen or anything else, or the parents over there. But that's it. That's my behalf.
And maybe. Oh, hold on, we got an echo somewhere. And maybe when I first talked to her, you know, she didn't know all about me. But then maybe when we hung up the phone, she was able to go and research. And they were like, man, he the one who exposed Teresa them as, you know, he did that, you know, the Mason thing. He put all that out there. So she's like, dang, I can't, you know, oh shoot, you know, I can't have him covering it. Then you know what I'm saying. Then again, I can't really put it. I don't know. I can't technically say that I 100% know why because I'm not in her mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
I just know it's a lot of similarities, and that's the way I'm feeling. Because
Tyler Hazard, what you think, Tyler Hazard? What you think?
What I'm thinking is it was presented, first of all, from another source. It wasn't for justice, because if that was the case, then you would have been found chosen.
I would have went hard. Yeah, I would have went hard with God. If I really wanted justice, I would have went hard. You right.
And like just the fact that it was easy for you just to cop out like that. Like you said, I think the research was done after she found out who you were, and she backed off. And ain't no telling if there's other Masons involved telling her like, you better not, you know, go ahead.
Yeah, you better not let Chosen get that. You better not. You put that in Chosen hand, he gonna start in the household. Yeah, but then again, like I said though, we really don't know yet. It's
we don't know. And the way I'm thinking is too many similarities to the other case. That I don't even know if that's your real mother.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's him in the video. Hell, I don't even know. Come on. And then on top of that, how you gonna have a clear as day damn Nike, big ass Nike sign, but you telling me it's Adidas? We don't know what the Adidas joint. I've been waiting to get on the panel. We already know what the Adidas dude died on the stage with that Kanika joint.
Exactly, Adolf Dassler. Let me put up Adolf real quick so that people can know what we're talking about, because there's people in here who've been covering the Kendrick cases at the beginning. I'm gonna pull up to them and let them see what we're talking about with the Adidas thing. If my computer can just, God, y'all gonna get in my computer too? It ain't nothing in my computer, so y'all can get in all day. I don't care. It ain't nothing in here.
Man.
Yeah. All right, so let me screen share this right here. Screen this here. So this is Adolf Dassler here, man. Nazi, Muslim, Masonic. He died September the 6th. Like we said, the last case, y'all already know we drew with that. And this is him, man. This is him. So we have Adidas again. Last case, everybody had on Adidas. Adidas. And now they're supposed to be in an Adidas shoe, but it was a Nike shoe. So why in the world did they want to force the Adidas down our throat again?
Hey, Chosen, I ain't wearing them no more, bro.
Hey, look,
no more, man. I'm good. It's Nike's. Well, Nike boot.
Man, I just cut the grass in a pair of Adidas and got them all messed up, and just kept them and just set them outside. Didn't even walk back in the house with them on. They've been sitting out there.
Give them grass, fly.
Cut grass.
Just take them, throw them up on the tire wire, let them hang.
Put them up on the wire, man. All the Adidas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to Adidas, an Adidas coat, and I'm down to the Adidas one more pair of Adidas shoes, and they finna go. And both of them work shoes. You know what I'm saying? Not working in the yard, working everything like that. But they finna go, man. You feel what I'm saying? They finna go. Just like I don't really I like J's, I like Jordans, don't get me wrong, man. I like Jordans, but when I found out that Jordan was a racist, man, like towards his own people, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Tommy Hilfiger way back when I used to wear Tommy Hilfiger and find out Tommy Hilfiger was a racist, and it's like, you know, I can't rock your brand, man. I just can't rock it, man. You know?
Yo, Chosen, I just thought about something too. On that thing that you were gonna do for Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to jump down off of that and give somebody else an opportunity and everything, because I was gonna be helped to pay my way through there, but that person is no longer with us. So, you know, my chances of being able to go are like out now. So
no, we're gonna reposition that. Ain't you in Florida, right?
Huh?
Ain't you in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna reposition that. We're gonna reorganize that trip. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna rush it because there's no need to rush. We're gonna reorganize it. What we're trying to do is basically give time enough for everything to be weeded out, the tares,
right.
the weeds and the tares, to be separated. Then that way you can actually plan a constructive trip. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Plan a constructive trip, and we're gonna have fun. I promise you, we're gonna have fun. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know. But you know, I was just saying that because I know of my fun situation and everything else. So, you know, I figured, man, let me put that out there.
When it's time to go, we got you. I got you.
I'm trying to go.
Well,
I got you. You know,
right.
I got PTA. They Chosen. I got time off, man. I'm trying to get that.
Oh, let's go. Hey, when you
I might make it.
Oh, I'm saying, so do you have to put in for it, or you already got it set?
Nah, I can just take off, bro. This construction, baby.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So we're gonna still do it sometime in July. The time and location is gonna be secretly given to only a select few people, and we're gonna have a great trip, man. We're gonna have a wonderful trip. You feel me? And it's gonna be just a laid back relaxation type trip too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about no chaos, and then like it's gonna be pure love, 100%, just a nice time, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna crank it back up, man. God moving, God doing his thing, God doing what he got to do. Look at this loving family up here, man. Look at this panel, man. Look at this panel.
We stay positive and watch each other back, man. We be straight.
That's right. And y'all got comedy right here.
Yeah.
I love you, positive. I love you, baby. You off the chain.
We love positive.
Yeah.
So y'all got the fun right here. I love to have fun. I'm just a fun person.
And me too.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. We definitely gonna have fun.
The best type of fun, Chosen, you laugh so much over good food, good vibes, and your face hurt at the end of it.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta go down there and slice. We're gonna go down to Florida and just slice it. Bring the bandages, you know what I'm saying? Everybody leaving out looking like a mummy, just all wrapped up. We gotta go down there and slice mode. But we're gonna have fun, man. We're really gonna have fun. So I'm gonna definitely check in with we lost one of the planners. I'm gonna check in with the other 3 planners and see if we're gonna get everything back into motion, and we definitely gonna have a fun trip, man.
Yes, we are.
Yo,
like I said, you lead, brother. We following home.
All day.
Peace, love, and unity.
Yes, I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still the only thing different about Justice League, ain't no suckers over here, man.
That's right.
Hey,
ain't no ops and no suckers. No ops and suckers.
How your boy said, I am very happy to be here.
Yeah.
Very happy.
It was time to go.
Joy.
Man, God is good, man. God good. He's a beast, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had a conversation with God yesterday, man. I was just like, man. And when you actually sit down, man, God got a sense of humor. I promise you, man. I keep telling people that, man. God has a sense of humor, man. I sat down, man. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's excellent, man. And everything that happened up to this point was meant to be. There's no coincidences in your life. I thank God for the blood that was shed, because I've been in some situations where I could have been killed or this and that, and he you know what I'm saying, he always steps up, man. He's been doing that for me my whole entire life. Even though I've been a knucklehead, I be a knucklehead a lot of times. God say go left, I go right. God say go up, I go down. You know what I'm saying? God say go in, I go out. And we all victims of that. We don't do what God tells us to do all the time. But at the end of the day, he still loves us, and he's still gonna protect us, man, and make sure we you know, we be all right.
And we got to trust too. We got to trust the big homie words too.
I love my family.
I love y'all, man. But we got, I mean, what we got talent. We got everything. Like, to be honest, we are just like our own corporation. We got everything. We got the prayer warriors. We got the music. We got. I mean, we literally have everything. We want a house built. We go right there to my boy Lawrence, man. Hey, he gonna build an SSU house for us, man. Lawrence, get the blueprint.
I got
man.
you. I already got that. The blueprints laid out, man. I got positive movement. You got VIP positive movement. So when you do your little entertainment comedy shows, we can, you know, catch up with you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Most deaf. Oh, I gotta
ask y'all some cool people, man.
I gotta ask y'all if Havoc got a YouTube page. Would everybody support it? Havoc?
I already subscribed. You ain't even see it yet.
Hey, Havoc, put some in the chat so we can subscribe. Put some in the chat so we can hit them.
Silent, you know I got you, girl.
Yeah, Silent, I'll show some love, babes. Big brother slide through.
We got you.
Yeah, throw some in that chat though, so I could because I was looking for your page, but when I put in Silent Habit, it brought up something else. So we gotta get your once we get your numbers up, we'll be able to search your search.
I put something in there. I don't know. I mean,
I see it now. I see it. I see it now.
That's like me. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm all new to this.
All right, I got you. I'm subscribed to you. See 13. You moving on up to the east side. I see you, man. You know, one day at a time. Hey, and positive movement. Hey, get that YouTube booming, man. What y'all trying to see you live? I'm trying to see you live.
Oh wait.
Huh? What happened? What?
What happened? She fell.
She fell off.
Oh, she don't.
That's the second time they did that to her, Chosen.
Oh, she fell off the panel? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, the first time she dropped, then she came back up.
Oh. Okay, I want to ask when she come back up. Is it for bad connection or? But yeah, man, like I said, I'm looking down the line, I'm looking at the panel. The panel's so beautiful. Like I said, I can't. I be ready to come on live now, man, because of the environment. Like back when everything was transpiring, man, I used to dread coming on live, man, like because it wasn't no good feeling.
I can tell.
Man.
Positive, why you keep on jumping down, girl?
I got a call. I'm sorry. And I thought I pressed dismiss and I pressed answer. But what I wanted to tell Chosen is last night they struck my video, so I got striked again. So that same page is just all the way. They just messing over me completely.
All right. So once Havoc redo, once we get Havoc going today, we're gonna get you another page going to at the same time. So, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll be trying to help y'all out with that, but as much as I can.
They strike me in my sleep. I was like, damn, I get a message like, what the
Hey, Queens, can I tell you guys one thing? Chosen, can I tell the Queens one thing one time?
Oh, you got the flow, bro. You know that.
Hey, Queens, just hear me out. I'm not saying you got to be macho, you got to be this and that, but they come out to the women because they feel like y'all weaker. They're not going to come out to us directly. They're going to be subliminal and mess with y'all through us. Mess with us through y'all. All it is fear. All it is fear.
I am not weak at all. I've been waiting to hear my name.
Hey, but you know what though? At the end of the day, out of sight, all out of mind. We keep on moving forward. Don't worry about it. You get your pages. It's certain guidelines. You have to be real thin with YouTube. You have to walk that thin line with YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? They try to people can come through and just that's what I don't like about this platform. You know what I'm saying? Is that thin line that people know about, that little thin line on YouTube where they can just go and do these strikes and stuff like that. But hey, if we got to keep on making pages, man, it is what it is, man. You know, keep the family moving, man. But as far as like outside, man, we gonna act like they outside the person. They can't get in. We don't talk about them. We don't associate. There's no talking. Forget it. Out of sight, out of mind, man.
And my answer to that, Lawrence, is that they don't know women too well, because we women, we go through a lot. And we go through a lot of different things through life and everything else. Never underestimate a woman, because a woman is a strong human being. Very strong. Exactly. So if I had a page and they struck me down, believe me, that'd give me more fire to come back and let them know. You can't bounce me around town, baby. I don't bounce. I'm not a ball.
Yeah, don't. I mean, out of sight. It's out of sight, out of mind with all that. You know, we're gonna keep it moving.
Yes, it don't matter because I don't fight fire against fire. I just let it go. It is what it is.
Well, I wasn't saying it because I think women are weak. No, what I'm saying is I know you guys stronger than ever, and I love that. That's why I'm riding for y'all, and I run through a brick wall for the sisters. But what I'm saying is, you see what I'm saying? Like if they try to mess with your page or try to mess with your phone, all it is fear. I'm figuring out, man, the devil only mess with you until you conquer his ass. That's what I'm realizing.
Yeah, that's true.
And the devil also
until you bite his ass back in his face, he gonna keep fucking with you. Excuse my line, he gonna keep messing with you. You gotta bite his ass and let him know, man, I can bite back, Holmes.
And he also try to make you lose sight of God in fear.
Right.
He tries to implement fear on you. Remember when you know, whoever don't like me going over it is what it is. When Jesus was fasting, he told him, look, throw yourself off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? The angels will catch you. He wants everybody to be in a state of fear so that he can operate. I don't move in fear. You will never see a man make me sweat or nothing like that. You never see no man make me sweat but one thing about it is like there's no fear in God, man. You know, but the Bible does say the fear of God is the beginning of all knowledge, but it's a different type of fear. You know what I'm saying? It's like a honorable fear or respect. You know what I'm saying? But the devil wants you to move out of trembling fear. He wants you to be trembling. Oh, what are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? I'm only going to lead this world how God designed me to lead this world. You feel what I'm saying? That's it.
That's right.
I ain't even no other way. No other way.
Honestly, the devil don't even mess with me no more because he know he can't. He know he can't. He used to mess with me any means necessary through the TV, because I have a gift. I done shared this more times than I have a gift, and he don't bother me anymore because I can't be moved.
Once he realizes you're removable, that's when he go pick on somebody else. So that's why I said, Sal, and I appreciate that. I salute that. That's what I was talking about. Once you bite his ass back in the face, he gonna step off, man. He a bully, but once you bully his ass, that's why I'm not gonna put it out there. But me and Chosen had to talk, and that's what I told him, man. It's just fear, man. Like once you conquer it, let's go.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? And cause the devil. And as I said, the devil, a lot of people, you can't call about the devil. Who's the devil? Listen, man, any demonic force, any black magic force, all that stuff, that's the devil to me. You know what I'm saying? He listens to me, and on my songs and stuff like that, I'd be like, I die for this. You know what I'm saying? And he also know the number of people God has touched through me, and that makes him sick. You understand me? That makes him sick. Every day he gotta be like, dang, he keep using this dude to take people. He want me dead. He want me dead. Yeah, I know he want me dead. They want me dead for a long time, but you can't have me. You can't have me, man. Hey, with that being said, y'all, we're gonna come back over to live a little later. We're gonna do a testimonial live. Anybody got a testimony they want to give? When we come back live, you get to come up and give your testimony. I have a powerful testimony that I haven't told y'all in full that I want to share with y'all, man, and how the power of God, I was able to feel the power of God really dynamically for the first time in my life, and I have a testimony. I got many more too, but y'all bring y'all testimonies next time we come up. I want to hear them. You can help save a lot of lives just with your testimony alone. Because what, like for instance, what my brother Lawrence been through, I might never been through. So the people he can touch, I'd never be able to touch them. You know what I'm saying? What Havoc been through, Melissa might not been through. What Terry been through, none of us ain't been through. We all got that different lane and that different pain that we felt. We've all felt different pain in a different lane, and we can share that for the betterment of everybody around us. I want to hear these testimonies when we come back through, y'all. Shout out to my family for coming up. I'll let everybody go through and get their last words, y'all, and we'll be out.
Thank you. Excuse me. I love everybody in this family. I go hard for everybody in this family. I believe in the loyalty and the unity and the love and holding each other up. That's the way I walk, and that's the way I'm always going to walk. So people always know I'm that SSU cheerleader. And I'm going to keep the hips and the hurrahs going. So that's me.
Keep them pom-poms up. Hey, but you know what? When me and Lawrence flip you in the air, I can't guarantee you can land on my palm. Hey, but I'm glad me and Lawrence like 6. I'm like 6'1", 6'2"-ish almost, and what you 6'3", bro?
I'm 6'3", bro.
So we good. We gonna have you.
Catch me.
You gonna be way up there, Terry. You gonna be way up there.
I finally know what it feels like to see above things.
Word, no doubt. We're gonna catch you though. We're gonna let you fall.
Right.
All right, bet. All right, Havoc, Melissa.
I just want to say thanks everybody for y'all support. Y'all already know I'm supporting you guys. I love everybody that's real, and I'm here to stay
all day.
Yep, and I just want to say much love to everybody in the chat down there. Much love, and I'm here, 1,000, and gonna be here. Ain't going nowhere. You heard?
You already know. You heard? Hey, one love to you, Lamar Brand. How you doing, bro? How you doing, my brother, in the chat? All right, Lawrence, we'll end on your note, my brother.
All right, brother. That's motherfucking you, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, you already know, man. If y'all want to show Lamar Brand some love, man, you know, he's in the chat. Y'all welcome to subscribe to him, man. Show him some love. That brother ain't showed me nothing but love. Since I've been on the YouTube, man, it's a good guy too. Lamar, you need to come down and be down with the SS, my guy. You know, we got one more Letterman jacket. It may be a little small for you, so I might have to go get it redid. But we got one more Letterman jacket for you, man. Word. You already know, man. We'll cut the jacket up and make it fit now. We'll cut the sleeves off of it or something. Make it a vest.
Shout out to Lamar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lamar. All right, y'all. We'll be back in the building a little later, man. We're gonna check in. All right. Get the extra large. I got you, bro. Extra large. Hey, this was an extra medium. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get you another one, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, Chosen, that was a members only.
Hey, that was the model jacket. We put that in the window. The SSU. Stamp.
Long as there ain't no statues in the window, I don't give a fuck what you put in the window.
Hey, y'all, SSU house getting built next year. You know what I'm saying? By Lawrence, man. He gonna start on it. He gonna get the foundation laid. Gonna be out in the country. You know what I'm saying? Horses, cows.
We're starting with the days office, and then we're gonna go with the positive movement VIP room. I told you, man.
Yeah. What you gonna have in that room, Positive? What you gonna have? What's in that room? She gonna have red light bulbs and what you gonna have in that room? What you got on in that room?
We don't have no damn pole in there, I tell you that.
Hey, with the disco ball. With a disco ball.
Y'all crazy, man.
My room would need handicap access.
We got you, baby. No, we got you. Yours gonna have a cup holder, everything built in one chair of the room. So you ain't got to go nowhere. You gonna have a bell on it and everything, so you can call. We're gonna have everything for you. We're gonna have speed down buttons, everything close to you, baby. So you know, we'll hook you up.
Even a compartment for a box cutter, so you can just slice. Slice.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, this is a good Friday. I like that one.
She gotta have a torch for those nails. She gotta have a torch for those nails she like to burn.
Yeah. Them nails. On the back of it, we're gonna put Savage. We're gonna put Savage Life on the back of it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we can't forget that. Savage Life.
I love this family, I tell you.
Oh yeah, it ain't nothing like love, man. Hey, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, man.
That's right.
Laugh cures a lot, man. You could be going through some trouble with your bills and everything. Start laughing, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You be like, what bills?
Yeah. Look at the damn water bill and say, man, I ain't paying that damn bill. Bust our laugh.
What? Water bill? What water bill?
It's good.
That don't ring a bell. That don't ring a bell.
It don't ring a bell. Don't ring a bell. Oh, hey, hold on. You did a call center for who? He said, a call center for who? It don't ring a bell. It just, I can't put the name with the face. You know, the face. And he was so serious though. Like he was dead serious, bro. Like you could have made a movie. You could have made a movie out them characters, man.
Hey, Chosen, you still gonna do the impressions thing? The best impression? Or did y'all do that already?
Oh yeah, we didn't do the best impression thing.
Yeah, man.
Man, cause I was gonna go get me a throwback wig. I was gonna shave my hairline. I was gonna shave my hairline back to the middle of my head. Put a little wig. Put on a blue collar shirt. Sit in the room like, look, nah, I did what she did. I saw it. She went in now. She came right there, and then she went in there.
Hey, shows you gotta have your button up. Shows you gotta have your button up showing with the chest hairs with the taco meat, like Yeah. You gotta have your shirt open.
Hey, then I'm gonna have a hair pick sending the taco meat on my chest. Put a pick in it. And while I'm explaining, I'm gonna be picking my chest.
I could be Cassandra.
But yeah, that would have been a good thing to do, man. The impression thing, man. That's cool. I hope everybody ready, man. For the I really want to hear these testimonies when we come back up. I'm glad that my family gave me a laugh, man, to carry with, to carry out this session with, man. And I love y'all dearly, all right? And we'll be back in the building in a little bit.
All right.
Havoc, let's knock a song out. Havoc, send me something with empty space on it. I need to rap.
You just give me that.
Hey, I mean, I can do whatever.
You got some already with empty space on it?
Because they have all them tags in it.
Do you have somebody empty space on it? I mean, like
put something on anything.
I'm saying, you got something that's already got vocals with an empty space on verse or something? And call me. Let me make sure my panel get dropped. Yeah, my panel got dropped. It's all good though, y'all. We was already getting ready to disperse. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But I not know what happened. Me not know. There's something went on. Something.
Is everybody gone?
Yeah. But I mean, I was gonna end the session anyway. I didn't want people to get dropped like that. That's crazy. But Havoc, do you have a track that already has your vocals on it with an empty space?
Well, I'm gonna just upload the one that the last one you sent, the last two. I'm gonna send you the first one first mixed, and then I'll just put something down on that one.
All right, let me know. Send it to me, and I got you.
Okay.
All right, no doubt. We're gonna get to it. All right, much love to y'all. SSU in the building, man. We out. Boom.